Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Druid's Park. A little bit of change from previous seasons. We're actually on the other side of the pitch to where we usually are for the stream. We've got the camera high above us on the roof of what was affectionately called the old cowshed, where the supporters generally stand. So we might get a bit of crowd noise. Apologies if there's any language that's overheard that would be inappropriate. I'm joined today on co-commentary by Dwight Davis. Welcome, Dwight. This is your first attempt, yeah?
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck. I'm a pussycat, so you'll be fine. I think captain's just shaking hands. Just a bit of background. Last year, this division was quite tight. We had Vikings, EKP, and Yorkshire Rams all competing, taking games off each other. And eventually it was the Pirates and the Vikings that went through. Yorkshire just missed out. This year, I think it's going to be a little bit tighter. Who knows? Probably Yorkshire definitely will be in there. Vikings, you would think so. It's going to be interesting to see whether the new teams to the league, so Scunthorpe, for instance, how they're going to fit in, where they're going to be. Do you know anything about Scunthorpe, Dwight? Have you come across them before?
Well, I've heard quite a lot about them. Obviously, they seem to be quite a good setup and had a pre-season scrimmage against Manchester. So I don't really know what I expect from them today, but I am expecting them to come out out of the traps quick.
Yeah, I mean they had a good last year. They were unbeaten. I know, although they were 8-0, they only played 5 or 6 games. There was a couple of games that were called off, but you can only play what's in front of you. They were unbeaten. I think they made it all the way through to the finals unbeaten. So it's a big step up, though. You know, if we go back to when the Vikings were in that position back in 2015, they went 8-0 in their first season and then really struggled first year in Div 1 because it's a big step. Looks like we're ready to go. So the Vikings will receive. We've got, looks like Jacob Shotton back at number 23. Can you see the other number, is it? Yeah, and 25. This is Matthew Knox, one of your ex-guys from the academy. And it's Jacob Shotton who picks up the first ball. Jacob back with the Vikings this year after a year, might even have been 2 away. He moved away with his position in the army, back up now at Catterick. So back with the Vikings, he'll be a big, big player this year. Good on kickoff, good on special teams, great wide receiver. Don't know if you had the pleasure of seeing him at all, Dwight, in previous years.
I've watched a few of his games. Just his whole game all around is very impressive.
Yeah, he's just an athlete, complete athlete. So it's going to be Henry Bulmer at QB. Henry back for, I think feels like his 13th or 14th season now. It's not that long, but it certainly seems a long while. And it's Misbah Islam up the middle. Small gain. It's difficult to see those numbers on the Scunny defense. I think it was 64. Joe Bradley on the stop. It'll be 2nd and 5. Again, it's a running play, and it's Misbah again up the middle. I think he's not quite first down.
Looked like it was Jordan Smith for the tackle there, number 57.
Okay. It was a first down. That moves the chains. So Vikings keeping it on the ground at the moment. And this time Henry scrambling. And he's fumbled, and they're recovered by Scunthorpe. That's number 6. Devidas Merkeles. That name rings a bell. He's been around a little bit. I think he used to play for Lincoln. But Henry keeping the ball a little bit too long there. So Scunthorpe offense onto the field. QB is number 10, Andy Bagnall. Don't know a lot about this lad.
Jack Patterson in it, running back as well.
Yeah, apparently he's a bit of a lad, Jack. Yeah. It's a good gain, 7-8 yards already. Eventually stopped by the Vikings defense.
Good tackle that.
So it's 2nd and 5. Both teams keeping it on the ground. Free play here. Oh! So didn't see a lot of what happened there. Did you catch that at all, Dwight?
I think they were tackling him at the end of the play, and it just popped out on the sideline there.
Okay, so another turnover. It was Robbie Brumpton that picked up the ball. So it was offside against the defense anyway. So that play will be negated.
There's a big hit on the end of the play though by Jack Patterson, number 1.
So we're back to 2nd and 5. Now that's got to be. We've got to have the 5 yards on yet, haven't we? Surely we've not put the penalty yardages on.
I think we are now.
Yeah. So that should make it very close to a first down, if not a first down. So no first down indicated. It's still showing 2nd down marker at the 5 yard line. We're moving it forward now. Yeah, it looks like it is a first down for Scunthorpe.
Yeah.
So the penalty rules out the interception and gives Scunthorpe a first down. And this time it's a passing play. And it's caught by number 80. You've got younger eyes than me, Dwight. 88 is that?
Yes.
Tom Coombe. Number 21 for the Vikings was saying he didn't keep control of it, but it looks like they've given it. So it's a first down. Again, another Ryan for a short gain. So it's going to be 2nd and 7. Again, it's a running play. And this time it's number 71, Joel Maduri on the tackle. Small gain, I think. So hard work in the trenches. That's a very small gain, 3rd and 6. This is where it starts to get interesting. So four wide outs. And this time it's incomplete. So that brings up 4th down. So decision time now for Scunthorpe. What's your call here, Dwight?
I think it's, to be honest, I think it might be a little bit too far for a field goal. I'm not too sure. I mean, it's not like it's very windy today. They might give it a go. See.
Yeah. Be interesting to see whether they've got a kicking game. Not all British teams do kick the ball, Vikings included. In fact, last year they went the whole season without kicking. It looks like they're going for a field goal. It's number 17.
Ryan Wickland.
The holder is Mike Sison, a bit high. That looks left, a little bit left. Wide left, no good. So first drive, Scunthorpe made good yardage, but just coming short there. No points. Giving Vikings the ball. Hard to see the yardage lines from here, Dwight. What do you think? 30 yards, 25-yard line? There we go, 20. Yeah. It's a good job there's at least one young pair of eyes on this game. So, Vikings offense again. See if they can move the ball. So, once again, you've got Henry Bulmer at quarterback. Oh, and it snapped straight to Misbah. That's a play I've not seen before. And a flag for something. You think it's on the defense?
Might be like a late or something.
Okay, so referee Liam Wooten saying that it was against the offense. So Vikings going backwards here. It's going to be 1st and 20. Not the best start in the world, but credit to Scunthorpe. They've come out fighting. And this looks like a pass, and it's going to be Jacob Shotton. Caught. So that's the sort of play that Jacob would regularly come up with in his Durham University and Vikings days previously. Beat the DB, turns around, the ball's there. First down, Vikings again in Scunthorpe territory. It's Misbah on the ball this time. That's a big hit. Number 6, is that? Davidas Merkelis. So just a small gain on that one, about 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 8. No running back this time. Jacob in motion, gets the handoff, and he's gone. Almost. Good stop. I think that was number 31.
Alan Cross. Good tackle.
Yeah, he had to make that one, otherwise it would have been he would have been clear. So 1st down Vikings. So 25-yard line for Scunthorpe Alphas. And Henry on the move again, and he's going to go to get some yardage. Goes out of bounds, short of the 1st down, but it's probably going to be about 2 or 3 yards left. And it's Misbah with the ball. It gets the 1st down, short of around the 12-yard line. So Vikings moving the ball okay, Dwight?
Yeah, the running game, obviously they had the fumble and overdrive, but I think they've really managed to get some opening, like blocking downfield, and they've managed to get some opening, and being able to run the ball and make some money.
Yeah, just need to make it count. Henry on the move again. Looks like quite tight around there, but he's through. And that's a touchdown. Henry Bulmer. So going to be an interesting decision now, because last year Vikings didn't go for any kicks at all. They went for 2 points on every play, mainly because they didn't have a suitable kicker. I was talking to Coach Bryce Stevenson before the game with Jacob Shotton coming back. He did say that they would probably stick with that plan unless it was critical and tight. So it looks like they're still going for 2 points. And that's good. I think that's Lee Davison for the 2 points. Yep.
Seems to be wide open in the end zone.
Yeah, certainly no one around. So that makes the score Vikings 8, Scunthorpe Alphas 0. So I think the interesting thing here, Dwight, is going to be how Scunthorpe react to that. You know, it's very easy when you're playing winning football to, always be up on top. And then when you go up a level, it gets a bit tighter. From what I've seen, they look a very, very solid side, actually.
Yeah, I think, Vikings seasons previously, we know that it takes like one or two big plays, and they seem to run away with the game. They seem to be very much, if they pick up the momentum, the other team has to dig very deep to try and stop them.
Yeah.
But I think Scunthorpe might I think they've got a little bit more to give in this game, so I wouldn't count them out of it yet. Obviously,
no, absolutely not. No. From what we've seen in the first few minutes, they've certainly come to play, haven't they?
Yeah. The first goal goes to the Vikings. Yeah.
A little squib kick there from Jacob, which goes out of bounds. Not quite where they wanted it. I think they wanted a little bit more on that. So we'll just take this short break in play. So Scunthorpe will take over just inside their own half, around the 36-yard line. They made some really good yardage in the first drive. A couple of good plays, but most of it came from the running back.
It'll be interesting to see if what the response is to that touchdown as well.
So that's Mike Sisson with the ball, but going nowhere. Got big James Robson on the tackle. James, a convert from Gateshead last year, had a good season. I think he actually got lineman of the year, I think, at the Vikings Awards. So shed a bit of weight this year, looks like it. So he's up and at it. So 2nd and 10. It was Connor Joyce on the tackle. I think that was 48.
Yeah.
We haven't got a 48. It must be 46. 46 down at Coombe. So 3rd down now, 6 to go. So the running back in the first drive, number 1, who made the good yardage, isn't on the field from what I can see. So does that mean he's hurt? That's a good catch. It's number 40, 45, 46. That's Dan Coombe again.
Actually, I think there might be a problem or issue with his helmet by the looks of it.
On the sideline, yeah.
One, yes.
Yeah. He's certainly not on the field, and you would think he would be, that he's their main ground threat. So 1st down. Oh, and there's some movement there. We'll see where this one goes. Looked like the offensive lineman moved first, but we'll see. Yep. So it's going to be 1st and 15 once they've got the 5-yard penalty added on. And this time the tackle is number 58 and I think 98 again. 98 is big James Robson. 58 is Jonathan Alton.
Back on comes number 1 Jack Patterson.
There we go. Well spotted. So Scunthorpe find it a little tougher now. It's going to be 2nd and 9.5, shall we say? The pitch to Jack Patterson goes wide, makes a few yards, but still short of the first down. Timeout called. Vikings. Okay, so let's just get a little bit of Wikipedia research for the uninitiated. I have to say, when I sat down and looked at this, whoever did the Wikipedia page is good. Look at that. It's probably the best I've seen, certainly for British football. Tells us all about the Scunthorpe Alphas. They started in 2018, and now 4 years later, they are in Division 1. So that in itself is, progress. They play at Quibble Park, wherever that is. We'll come back to that in a moment. So 3rd and 5 for Scunthorpe. Number 7 in motion. It's number 7 the ball goes to. And that looks good from here. Difficult to see when you're looking at the opposite side of the field. Yeah, the moving, change the moving. First and 10, Scunthorpe. 20 yard line, 25 yard line. And once again, it's number 1 on the ground. This time, the Vikings defense standing steady. Second and 6. And it's the passing play. Yeah, I think that was number 17, Ryan Wakeling. My young compatriot can confirm that.
Yeah, number 17.
Yeah. Having quite a bit of success with that play. I mean, that's 2 or 3 now that have scrolled right in the short pass.
Yeah, they seem to be having quite a bit of success with the passing on this guys.
So still 3rd. So it looks like you got no, didn't make any yards on that. And this time it's running back number 1. Missed tackle from Robbie. And it looks like it's good enough for a first down. Was that number 1 or was that number 7?
It was number 1.
Number 1, right. Okay. He's now,
That's awful short.
yeah, 4th and short, and they're going for it. Didn't even think about it. That's wide and high. So again, Scunthorpe making good yardage, over the ground and on the road, but just not scoring.
I would say there's been quite a few warning signs in that drive, but Northumberland focus on when the defence is off the pitch. But definitely some good progress from the Scunthorpe offence to build on for the next drive.
I think that may come back and haunt them at some point. 2 long drives, no points. We'll see. Long way to go yet. Early game. So again, it's Henry Bulmer. Islam is the running back. We've got Jacob on the left. Jacob Shotton. I can't see who the receiver on the right hand side is. And again, Henry on the scramble. Don't think that was the original play, but making something from it. Was that a pass play originally, you think, Dwight, there?
I think it might have been, and then I think he saw a bit of pressure, and the routes might have been covered quite well. So I think he just thought straight away, don't hesitate and get them.
Yeah.
He's done that quite a few times this game so far.
Yeah, he's always got decent decision making. I suppose when you're a doctor, you have to, don't you?
Yeah.
So 2nd and 1. And it's Misbah this time. Looks a little bit short. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Henry's certainly up and at it. That's again getting pressured into something he didn't particularly want to do. Alpha's defense making some progress. 4th down, so I'm guessing punt here.
Yeah, it looks like that might be what they're setting up for.
I think it's the end of the first quarter. So how would you summarise the first quarter then, Dwight?
I think it's both teams have really sort of been getting the rust off. Obviously, they've had the off season, and I think the second quarter might have a bit more in store. Now both teams have had a taste of what the game's like, what the physicality levels are. So it should be exciting the next 3 quarters.
Yeah. We saw both teams move the ball, certainly on the ground. Both teams turning over the ball, which came from silly mistakes. But it's early days. It's the first game. So again, going back to Mr. Shotton, he's also I'm going to put the kiss of death on him here and say he's an excellent punter. I hope it's a good one, otherwise he's going to look stupid a bit, but so am I. Past history says that he's a good punter, as well as a kicker and receiver. We will see. Don't let me down, Jacob.
I saw him kick a few in the warm-ups and he didn't look that rusty. So
Did he not? Okay. Yeah, I wasn't.
See how he looks.
I think it's an area, certainly in British American football, that doesn't receive as much time commitment in training as the offense and the defense, and it's an area that you can get such a big advantage from if you get it right. A little bit high, but yeah, the kick's high. It's not particularly long, and doesn't take a very good bounce.
That was 37. That was down that way by the looks of it.
So the mechanics of it were okay. It just went very high and it bounced backwards. So the end result wasn't particularly good, but there we are. It's going to be Scunthorpe taking over the ball early in the second. It's going to be first down and 10 from the Vikings' 35-yard line. It looks like same personnel. Quarterback Andy Bagnall, running back Jack Patterson, and the new look D-line. Gentleman in the white helmet is a recent conscript from the DC Presidents, Joel Maduri, who's that's it. Called his name.
Just as you mentioned, his name the massive tackle.
It's almost like a script, wasn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, that's a massive addition for the Vikings to line Joel Maduri.
He's almost as old as me, but he'll do. He'll do. So a loss of down there. A loss of yardage there. It's going to be second and 18, 19 maybe. Again under pressure. Ooh. Might be a high tackle there. No flags so far.
It was good running from Jack Patterson there, managing to break a few tackles and pick up the yardage that was lost on the first round.
So it's going to be third and 9. Bit of a low snap, managed to catch it. Just threw the timing off a little bit. Incomplete. Intended receiver was number 17. Ryan Wakeling. Called his name a couple of times so far. Again, it's that roll right short pass.
He seems to be the top threat with the wide receivers.
Yeah.
Targeted him a few times.
So fourth down. Looks like they're going to punt. It is quite a way for it's on the 34-yard line. So quite a long field goal, certainly in UK terms. It's a high snap. It's a flag for something. You catch that, Dwight?
It might have been like a jump on the defense.
Okay. Yeah, to stop the play, it must be defense, mustn't it? No, offense.
If anything, that could do some goals, but you couldn't give them a bit extra yardage, sure.
Well, they say yardage is currency, so. We've not. Yeah, moved it back 5 yards. Okay. This time it's a little squib kick out of bounds around the 22, 23 yard line for the Vikings. They'll take the ball back. So at this point, we'll just give the officials a name check. So all our officials today are members of BAFRA, the British American Football Referees Association. We've got referee in the white hat, local lad, Liam Wooten. The umpire is Owen Samuels. The headline judge, James Smith. And the line judge, Ian Glenn. I think the other three are quite new. I've not seen them before here, so Liam's well known to us. But welcome, gentlemen. Thank you for your time. Here we go. So 1st and 10. Jacob in motion, but again, counter play, and again it's at number 6, Davidas Merkelis, which I think is Lithuanian. I might be wrong. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. It's going to be 2nd down, 6 to go. And again, that's Lee Davison, just short of a 1st down. Pressure on Henry Bulmer, but he managed to stay there, stand up straight, and release. Gives 3rd and call it 2.
24, Gareth Hughes with the tackle almost instantly.
Yeah, it was quite a tight area, wasn't he? He didn't have a lot of space. He certainly wasn't going to get any yards after catch. So that's a running play, and that's Misbah, and that's 1st down.
By 54 with the tackle there.
No 54 on the roster, so you might want to just check that number. No, you're right, it's 54. Is it 54 or 64?
Yeah.
It's your young eyes, Dwight, so I'm not getting blamed for that one. And again, it's Misbah Islam, right through the centre. Looks close to another 1st down. So Misbah has been generally backup to long-standing running back at the Vikings, Johnny Umbayi, who is currently out injured. So Misbah stepping up, carrying the load. They are, yeah, and they're both very good friends. So I'm sure Johnny would be delighted for him. So second, it's just short. 2nd down, 2nd and 1. Again, Henry scrambling, just getting 1st down. Always scary even when your quarterback's running like that. But it's got to be done.
Used to have no fear as soon as any pressure comes up. Straight away.
Yeah. Well, I think he's probably in he's been here for 4 or 5 years. He was at the Raiders in between for Buckshire, so he's probably into like his dozenth season, at quarterback. So probably one of the most experienced British quarterbacks around. Can't think of anybody with, recently anyway, with a lot more years service than that. I'm sure there are somewhere. We're just in the remote north. We don't get to find out about these southerners. So 1st and 10, halfway. New running back in. It looks like Joe Dorr. And again, it's Henry. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. And that's the risk you take when you got your running back moving. Yeah, he is. He's. I felt that here.
We're just talking about how the risk that comes with scrambling the ball.
It looks like he needs a play to rest, but he's a tough Scouse lad, so he'll be all right. Just a flesh wound. And Vikings taking the time out here. So once again, just going back to the officials. If there is anybody interested in wanting to become an official, go on to bafra.info. It tells you how to do it. You don't have to have played the game. You don't have to have coached the game. You're very much in demand. So looks like Henry's stopped limping anyway, which is a good start. So back to the game. It's 2nd and 8 for the Vikings. Just in Scunthorpe territory, about a yard or two. Gain scrambling to his left, makes some yards. He looked to flinch again then when he went out. He has, yeah, he's done something.
He might just be adjusting the shoes.
Oh, is it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, well spotted. Fortunately, there is a doctor in the house. So, 3rd down, big play coming up. What's your call here, Dwight? Pass, run? Come on, you're the coach. You think? Oh, no. Is that number 3? Yep. So that's Nick Tomaszewski. Famous name, that, which you would know nothing about because you're far too young. Look it up on Google. Poland, 1973. It's not this one, but a descendant with the same name, probably. So, punt, again, Jacob Shotton with the punt team. It's a low snap, but makes good use of it, and that's going to go on the 1 yard line. Great stop. Didn't catch the number. Is that 25 or 35?
25.
Matthew Knox.
Yeah,
so a graduate from your crowd in the Giants.
Very talented, making a step up the senior this year.
Okay. How long will it be before you step up, do you think? Is it next year or?
About 1 or 2 years.
2 more years, yeah? It's always tricky when, you know, you're in a junior team and you're gasping to get up into senior, but you're better waiting.
Yeah.
Play as much football as you can. So that's a really good call. So that leaves Scunthorpe on 1st and 10, pretty much on their own goal line, on the 1 yard line, maybe 2 yards. So passing play. Oh, no PI. No. Scunthorpe wanting to pass interference there. I think the ball was a little bit long, not really catchable. What's your call on that, Dwight?
I think we've just got to be careful giving them calls now, because there is often a lot of dispute over whether the ball was catchable. So
yeah,
I think in that instance it was a bit over.
I don't know what your views are, but my view on that is that both players have got to have the same right to the ball.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if you play in the sport, it's good sometimes to let them play.
Yeah, agreed. And that looks like it might be a safety. I haven't seen any referees giving it safety. What was the player number? So that safety code, those points came from the punt where, Matthew stopped the ball on the 1 yard line, put the pressure on Scunthorpe, and that's, resulted in 2 points.
We were saying just before how special teams doesn't get used in practice too much.
Yep.
But obviously, they must have been practicing something. Really.
To quote a very good friend of mine, special teams, special times. You know who you are. So it'll be Scunthorpe to kick off. I think it's that man number 17 again, Ryan Wakelin. That's a really good kick. Really good kick, which goes out of bounds. Was so close to being down at the 1, but it went out of bounds, so that'll be a touchback.
The second quarter, the kicking's been unbelievable. Seems to have turned the corner from a missed field goal and a short punt to a long punt and a big kick off that almost was standing inside the 5 yard.
So Vikings taking over the ball again. 1st and 10 at their own 20. Second quarter, score is Vikings 10, Scunthorpe 0. This time an incomplete pass. Intended receiver was Lee Davison, but Henry not quite on the mark with that one. It's a little bit short. It's going to be 2nd and 10. And head coach Bryce Stevenson calling the offensive plays today. Usual offensive coordinator not around. And it's Misber again, making good yardage. It's about 5 or 6 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 4.
Oh, you've doubled inside. Really.
This time's Mark Lang on the reception. I think that's just, depending when he went out of bounds, that's just enough for a first down. Yep, ref's indicating. This looks like a passing play, and again, Henry scrambling. Mob tackled in the end. He's going to have to start being careful. He makes the initial getaway, but then they seem to catch him. It's a loss on that down. It's going to be 2nd and 15. I think that's an offside on the defence, so free play here. And again, it's Jacob Shotton. Same players in the first half. First quarter, apparently. Henry picked it up straight away. Defence were offside. Free play. Thank you very much. That's what a few years' experience does for you. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line into Scunthorpe territory. It's Misbah up the middle, still going. He's still going. Almost. Great defence there in the end.
Number 30, Peter Briscoe with the tackle there.
Looked like he was in there. I thought defence did really well to catch him again.
Yeah.
And it looks like we've got a player down. Number 57 for Scunthorpe. Jordan Smith. So with that break in play, we'll just talk a little bit about Scunthorpe. I don't know what you know about them, Dwight, but when I was doing a little bit of research earlier, I was pleasantly surprised even, to see that everything that you found about them was positive. There's no negative stuff. There's no bad stuff about them, and I think they've done it the right way. And the biggest thing, I think, the biggest compliment I would say to them is that they've set up a team with a youth academy, a youth and junior academy, and I think it's so easy just to set up a senior team with no sort of recall, and then wonder why after 3 or 4 years it's struggling. Obviously you as a junior player will understand the benefits of that. I mean, how long have you been playing now?
Well, I'm in my 7th year this year, so
7th year.
Yeah, so
okay.
I was playing like flag and that before contact. And I think it's vital for teams, especially now in Britball, to have that like feed from youth programs.
Yeah.
You know, because if you don't have it, eventually the players that are playing senior will age out and they will retire and they will.
Yeah.
So I think, I mean, the Vikings have a really good academy set up with some involved in the squad today.
We'll come back to that in the next break of play. So, first and goal, it looks like. And it's with Misbah. I think he was down.
Yeah.
The ball did come out, but I'm pretty sure he was down.
I think the whistle was blown well before the ball popped out as well.
Yeah. So it's going to be second and goal.
Again, good group tackling from the Scunthorpe Alphas defence. Seem to be all travelling to the ball. It's not just one person on their own trying to make a tackle.
A little bit too long, that one. Intended receiver was Jacob Shotton. Overthrown quite a bit, even though he was in the end zone and free.
That link up between Henry Bulmer and Jacob Shotton so far in this game has been lethal.
Yeah, that's been the difference, hasn't it, really?
Yeah, so I think
The
it was two big plays, yeah.
Yeah. Again, it's Misbah up the middle. So Vikings are missing, two of their receivers from last year. So Ross Connolly, who was number 14 last year, was their leading receiver. He's away today, as is Jack Mulholland, who was I think he was the second or third. So it's pretty lucky that they've had Jacob come back, because it would have been a bit of a push otherwise. And again, it's again the intended receiver is Jacob Shotton, but it's incomplete.
Turnover on downs, isn't it?
Turnover on downs, yeah. Went for it on fourth. I suppose, in that part of the field, it's worth it when you're 10-0 up.
Yeah.
Worth that risk.
Like you were mentioning earlier on, the Vikings don't tend to kick it that often, do they?
Well, last year, I don't think they kicked it once. They, said all season that they were going to go with 2-point plays, and I think generally in the games that counted, it worked for them in that they scored on more than 50% of them. But I think on some of the other games where they were winning heavily, they were just playing it too many times. Only so many 2-point plays you can play.
Yeah.
So again, back in deep in their own territory. Didn't catch the number on that one, Dwight, was it? 88,
I think it was 88 again, yes.
Tom Coombe, I beg your pardon. So second down. It's a passing play. That's going to be picked. Oh! So it was Taylor Walton that had the ball in his hands and couldn't quite grasp it. So, we were speaking earlier about junior and youth academy. Taylor is one of those players that came up through that. Go back 10 years probably when he first started, and he's now graduated and become an integral part of the team. So it does work. And what Scunthorpe are doing, needs to be copied. It's the way forward. It's like garlic bread. It's the future. So third down, still a way to go, and that's.
We'll have to see what the spot is here. It looked quite close.
Have they given that as a catch?
Yes,
I think they have. Yeah. Yeah, I think he was out of bounds when he dropped the ball. So yeah, that's good. First down gives them a bit of space. A lot of flags, a lot of whistles. Who jumped first? Did you see, Dwight?
I think it might be often.
Here we go. Offense, I beg your pardon.
Seems like the tactics of the noise from the sideline seem to be working there.
It certainly doesn't hinder you, does it? So first and 15, screenplay to the running back. He's making good yardage. Brought down by, looks like Tom Cooper, is it? 56?
Yep.
Again, another stalwart of the Vikings defense, been around for a number of years now.
Time out for the Vikings.
So first and 10. 28-yard line, something like that, for Scunthorpe, moving the ball very, very slow but sure. No, incomplete. Connor Job on the tackle.
I have been quite impressed by the DBs for the Vikings this game. They've seemed quite tight and they've broken up any passes as soon as they could.
Mm-hmm. Well, led, of course, by number 21, the legend himself. Only ever missed one game for the Vikings. And this is stopped again. It's Jonathan Alton this time, I beg your pardon. It's 58, not 56. It looks like first down again. So slowly but surely. Again, rolls right. 17. Ryan Wakeling. Short of the first down, but makes about 7. Second and 2, maybe 2.5. There's a flag on the play. Might be a late hit, I think, in the backfield. He made the first down anyway, I think, didn't he?
Yeah.
No, it was against the offence. I didn't catch a word of that, Dwight. Did you catch any of it?
Wow. Not a single word.
I think I saw the sign for the 2-minute warning.
Oh, yes.
I think it was against the offence, 10 yards for holding, which brings the ball back, yeah.
And I think that the Alphas are very, very much in hurry up on the now. See if they can get a score before the half.
Well, it's only 10. It's only 10 points. I think they get the ball in the second half. Did they?
Yeah.
They're offside there, I think. Flags again. Just seems a little bit edgy now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A little bit scrappy. This time it's the defence offside. So that's going to give some yardage for Alphas. Just as the dark clouds are appearing at Druids Park, it looks like it's going to rain, I think almost 100%. The good news is I'm undercover, Dwight, but you're not.
Might have to move over a bit.
It's tipped and dropped to the floor, incomplete. So third down coming up.
Joel Maduri again, showing how much of an asset he is to this defensive line, getting through, like putting the pressure on the quarterback.
He's a hell of a lump, isn't he?
Oh yes.
I wouldn't want him chasing me. So the line moving again. Sends the Alphas back a little bit further. Still third down. This time it's third and we'll say 14, 13, 14.
Yeah, 14.
That's complete.
Good catch.
It's Andy Bagnall to Ryan Wakeling. First down and a timeout. Called by Scunthorpe. Did you catch the time left there, Dwight?
I think it's just about a minute and a half.
Minute and a half, right, okay. So critical time here. Vikings need to hold out. Scunthorpe need to see if they can get something before half time. Would certainly make it interesting with them getting the ball in the second half.
I wonder if they'll be tempted to try a field goal again like they did in the first quarter. See if they can limit the lead to 7 going into the half. Maybe.
Yeah, I think they need a few yards first. It's a little
Yeah.
bit further back, isn't it? But if they can get another first down, then yeah, I would say that's an option. Incomplete. Intended receiver, is that number 89? Lewis Truman? Yep. It was broken up by Robbie Brumpton and Connor Joyce, otherwise known as the Newcastle Raiders defensive coaching unit. Ex-Newcastle Raiders defensive coaching unit, so it's going to be 2nd and 10. This time it's complete to number 89, and it's Connor Jobe putting him out of bounds. First down. So Scunthorpe trying to put some points on the board. I think now it would be perhaps worth an effort on a field goal if they need to, but try and get 7 first. That looks good. Just a little bit too long. Good attempt. Lewis Truman, the intended receiver, just slightly over his head. Would have been a TD if he'd caught it. So 2nd and 10. This time it's Alex Morrell catching quarterback Andy Bagnall. Timeout called. It's going to be 3rd and about 3. So big play here, Dwight.
Definitely.
Can't be long left. I think it's a matter of seconds, I think.
Andy Bagnall, the Scunthorpe quarterback there, was channeling his inner Henry Bulmer there with the scramble.
yeah, he's been watching and learning. Yeah. So this could make a big difference between being 10-0 or 10-7 or 10-8. Even 10-3 would be, a slightly different game.
You get the opening kick-off for the second half as well. So
they do, yeah.
Scoring would be even more important if it could.
Taylor Walton with the breakup. So now it's decision time. Do we go for it? Do we take 3 points? What's your call, Dwight?
Look, I think you've got to go for it, haven't you? I think maybe if it was a closer game, if it was just like a 1 score, then I would maybe just kick the field goal. But
it looks like they are going for it. So 4th down and 5. I think they've made it.
see what the spot is.
Robbie Brumpton, who's pushed the receiver back, but I think where the initial catch was, seemed to be.
Seems like the signalling for a first down there, yes.
I think so. So, still life in it. First and goal.
Oh.
Incomplete. Almost intercepted as well in the end zone, but it'll be second down.
Seems to be quite a nail-biting end to the first half here.
That's caught. It was number 44 and 35. Joe Mitchell and Bradley Jackson on the stop. And that's time, I think.
Good defensive stand there by the Vikings.
Yep. I think the thing that's come out of this for me is 3 times Scunthorpe have been in the red zone. 3 times they've come away with nothing.
Yeah, I think as you were saying earlier, I think that could come back to haunt them later in the game. You know, when players get more tired, and
yep.
You know, I think very much momentum lies with the Vikings, but we'll see how Scunthorpe front the second half.
Yeah, I think we all credit to them. They've come out and they've stood.
Yes,
they're unlucky to be down. I think they've had a couple of scoring opportunities, but all credit to them. I think that was a good game of football for Scunthorpe. Moved the ball well, just didn't get the breaks. So we're going to give it a short break, get a cup of tea, and use the facilities, and we'll be back soon. Thank you for your help, Dave. Dwight.
Thank you.
I should be all right leaving it here. Afternoon, everybody. Right, we're back for the second half. I would say fully refreshed, but we've got a bit of a crisis here in that they've run out of burgers. So my esteemed colleague Dwight is starving, the poor lad. So here we go. Just a reminder of the score: Vikings 10, Scunthorpe 0. Scunthorpe to receive in the second half. And it's Jacob Shotton. Kick, two lads picking it up. Can't see the number on that one, Dwight, can you?
It's 89 there.
89, is it?
Ball, yeah.
Okay. Lewis Truman, he caught a couple of good passes in the first half. Brings it back to around the 40-yard line, is it?
Yeah, about there.
So thoughts on the first half?
I think it was obvious. It was quite close, but see how they come out the half time. After they've had a bit of a breather.
That's recovered. Vikings have got it. I think it's Robbie Brumpton. No, it's not Robbie Brumpton. No, it's It's Connor.
He's been all over today, hasn't
he? Yeah, well, that's the way he plays, isn't it? You know, he's played every single Vikings game bar one. Fumble. On somewhat of a milestone today, which we'll keep under wraps until it actually happens. But yeah, Vikings get the ball back. That could be costly for Scunthorpe. In their own territory. Bit of rustiness after the break, probably. And it's Misbah Islam. Made some good yards today. Back up to Johnny Yamboyi.
Looks like there's a Scunthorpe player down there.
Yeah, that looks... one of the Scunthorpe linemen is down. So it's going to be a bit of a break here that looks semi-serious. We'll just let the medics do what they need to do. So just take this opportunity while he's down. I was talking to Scunthorpe General Manager earlier, Warwick. He asked us to pass on his thanks to one of their sponsors who's been with them right from day one, mystate.com, STAIT, and specifically the help of Sean Sargent that they've given to the team. And if you are in need of some supplement for your health, go on to mystate.com and order what's right. On the big announcement front, we believe there's something coming this week with the Vikings. I'm sworn to secrecy. So we can't let the cat out of the bag, Dwayne, otherwise we'll be ceremoniously dumped. Along the same lines, we believe. That's happening this week. So keep your eyes peeled on all the social media. We'll just take a short break just while this injury is resolved, and we'll come back soon. So it looks like we're resolved. It's number 9, Jamie Still. That was on the sharp end. So it's 2nd and 5, Vikings. Still 10-0. And it's Misbah Islam. It's 58, I think it was, on the tackle. 59 maybe. Sam Hens. Third down and 2. Crisis on my paperwork then. Dwight, what happened?
Misbah Islam again with a short burst of a run, getting up the middle. Managed to get them the first down.
Okay. Ball still moving. So we're on around the 30-yard, 25-yard line? 25-yard line, I think.
Yeah.
That's the catch, and that's... Can't see the player number. Group of players away 36, which is Mike Healy. It's new to the Vikings roster this year, I believe. Do you know anything about him, Dwight?
I don't.
No? Okay. The wind's catching the paperwork, so bear with us. Rosters everywhere. That's a little pitch play to Jacob. So just short of a first down, it's 3rd and 1. Henry again on the move. This time going backwards, throws it away, and he's pulled a muscle, I think, by the look of it. So 4th down. So this is where it's decision time for coach. He has the option of a field goal this year. Will he take it? Doesn't look like it. Quarterback still in. Fourth and 1. I think that's short. I think it's short. The Scunthorpe defence think it is anyway.
Yeah, turnover and downs.
Yeah, so good heads-up play from the Scunthorpe defence there, stopping Misbah Islam. They'll take over the ball around the 20-yard line. So same personnel. Number 10, your quarterback, Andy Bagnall. Number 1, your running back, Jack Patterson. You got your 2 wideouts, 17 and 89. And it's the running back this time that's got it. And stopped by Joe Thomas. Joe Mitchell, I beg your pardon. My mistake. So I think Joe Mitchell, he's one of the academy lads as well, isn't he?
I do believe so.
Second and 6. Reverse. And again, it's number 44, Joe Mitchell, helped by 35 and 56, Tom Cooper. 35 is Bradley Jackson. It's a new name. I don't know that one, I'm afraid. It's enough for a first down. It's complete, but stopped by, I think it's 28, I think.
Yeah, 28.
Yeah, Connor Jobe. Short of the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be second, and I think it's a small loss of about a yard. So back to the original line of scrimmage. Second and 10, Scunthorpe. Hand it off. Robbie Brumpton's on that straight away. Again, assisted by Connor Jobe. That one's going nowhere. So 3rd and 11. Alphas need to come up with something here. Quarterback keeps it. Ooh, almost intercepted. Not a receiver in sight. So it's going to be 4th down. It looks to be... no, he's okay. He's hobbling off, the big man.
Yeah, Joel Maduri there. He's been dominating the line of scrimmage when the Scunthorpe Alphas have been on the field trying to drive it down.
Timeout called. Why I just think Vikings perhaps weren't quite ready, or are they? Well, it looks like Scunthorpe changing the personnel. What's going on here, Dwight?
Well, I don't know. I think there might be a little case of tactics playing. I think it has been quite a tactical game, trying to draw off sides, false starts. So I think both teams are just waiting for like one big chance and then the third strike. So it'll be interesting to see if they change their mind, whether they do punt the ball.
I think they're still punting. I think they're still in punt formation.
Watch the feed! Watch the feed! Stop switching!
That's a good kick. It's got the wind behind. Jacob's going to just let it go. Yep, good call. Intelligent decision making. A lot of receivers would have just picked it up and tried to be a hero.
Yeah.
At least they maintain possession. Nothing can go wrong when you don't pick the ball up. So Vikings maintain possession again, back in their own territory, 20-yard line. Too many men on the field, just managing to get off in time. Misbah with the ball. Only knows one way, straight up the middle. That can work. Second and 6. Again, it's Misbah. Oh, and that was it. That was a hit. That was a good hit. Davidas Merkeles. He's had a good game. Pretty sure he played at Lincoln. I've called his name before. I'm guessing he's Lithuanian or some Eastern European country. I think he's Lithuanian. We'll see. No gain. Third, well, a little gain, a couple of yards. 3rd and 4.